Hey guys, we're at the gym. We're gonna go show you how to do a standing calf raise with weighted. So basic muscle groups worked are gonna be your calves. Your secondary muscle groups could be a little bit of your lower back and a little bit of your traps. And this is a pretty simple exercise to do. The main thing you want to focus on is actually contracting your calf. It's very tricky. Sometimes you'll do a calf raise and never develop calves. So Dan, let's go ahead and jump on here really quick. First thing you want to make sure is that you have enough room to come all the way down. So notice how Dan has a bend in his knees already. So that means he has enough room to lower his calves, his heel down, so he can fully contract his calves. Okay, let's go and take it up. If you notice the position of where Dan is standing, let's come over here and get a close view on his feet here. A lot of guys are standing at the wrong position on their feet. Make sure that your toes is covering the platform, but only by about an inch or so. So this way you can fully engage your calves. If your feet is too forward, you don't have enough range of motion. And if your feet is too far back, then you're stressing the heel underneath your feet. So make sure you have your feet right there, so this way you can get a good contraction going all the way down and all the way up. Get a good stretch and get a good squeeze on the top. Okay, thanks Dan. Some of the few common mistakes that guys make on standing calf raises is basically too much bouncing. Again, they're not contracting their calves and they're just pretty much bouncing with their knees. And this may look familiar. See, doing this, we can do this all day long, okay? We're not really working on our calves much. All we're doing is just bouncing versus coming all the way down, get a good stretch, and squeeze at the top. Coming down for a good stretch, squeeze at the top. So make sure that when you're working on your calves to get the good contraction, that's the only thing that counts. Don't worry about the amount of reps. We find that when you get about 20 reps is usually a pretty good rep range for calves. But if you find that you can work your calves on a lower one or a higher one, definitely go for it. Just most important thing on calf development is the contraction. Make sure you really feel your calf stretch on the way down and really ball the calf muscle on the way up. Anything you want to add to that, Dan?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, so that's how you do a weighted standing calf raise.